Hey everybody, it's Cassie, and today we're on day 15 of Art Advent and Carve December. Woo! I'm excited for today, as I am every day. Let's see. So today we have for the Art Advent prompt. Hold on, let me put this on silent. Sorry about that. For the Art Advent prompt, we have Tulle. I'm very excited about this. I love Tulle. And the carve prompt, we have animal. So if you did your carving, I can put my apron on still. If you did your carving, then please share in the group so we can see what your beautiful carving is and what animal you chose. You can tell us here in the comments too if you're carving what animal you chose. I'd love to know. I'll show you mine in a minute. Mine's kind of silly. Hey, Robin. Good evening. Hi, Alicia. I am doing very well, thank you. How are you? Are you having fun playing with your new art supplies? That's so exciting. I've been working to get organized little bits at a time. I had a little extra time before we went live, so I was doing that. And I sort of lost track of time a little bit. Let's see. Am I stuck on something? No. Any minute now, this place will be all cleaned up. So let's see. So today we're gonna play with Tulle, which is pretty fun. It's like this delicate, girly kind of thing, but I like to grunge it up and do different things to it. And there's lots of different kinds of tools. So we're gonna just check it out and see what we can do. Let me know if you're creating with me or if you are just hanging out. That'd be good to know. And if you have any tool, I found a couple of these pieces, just random pieces here. They're two different colors, but I've got more. Let me show you. This isn't even all of my tool. When I like something, I can't just like get one or two of them, you know how it is. So let me back up a little bit because, yeah, this is one of my buckets, but it's a pretty good mix of different ones. So hi, Michelle, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. Lisa said good. Yes, I keep adding to it when I go into the room it's in. That's awesome. That's wonderful. Robin carved a turtle. Ooh, that's exciting. Okay, I can't wait to show you mine. So let me show you some different kinds of tulle. I have lots of different ones. I get them sometimes on clearance. This one's got polka dots. Maybe we'll use this one because, I have one open with polka dots. Let's do that. Shove this down in here. Yeah, I love the ones that have polka dots. Isn't this fun? Super fun. I'm gonna just tear a piece of this off. We don't need the whole thing. I like to tear it. Ooh, I might have to get scissors to start. Oh no, there we go. Okay, so I just like to tear it. I don't like it to be special or particular. Some of them have glitter and different patterns. Can you see this is glitter? Super pretty and fun. This is like a wave or like water. And they come in all different colors. Every kind of color you could ever imagine. So yeah, lots of fun stuff. This one is like, it's got like sequined or like, what is it? Like confetti sequin kind of thing and glitter. So yeah, really, really pretty stuff. Anyway, as you can see, I love glitter, or I mean, I love sequins. Wow, I love tulle, but I also love glitter. This one's got glitter. This I think is from like the Dollar Tree or something. It's a smaller container, but they have it for all different holidays. Ooh, this is pretty. Think about this, like, wow, this is really pretty. I kind of forgot I had this. Can you see? It's got like twirly, like filigree type swirls on it. You're creating with me. Great. I'm so excited. Alicia's just hanging out and learning on your way to Michael's. Ooh, see? Now the you've been unleashed and you're gonna need a bigger house in a minute. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But you're gonna love it, I promise. Okay, Alicia's going to Michael's for the second time in a couple of days to get more art supplies. So we all need to just give her our love and support, okay? Okay, so anyway, this is, there's so many different kinds. Look at this pretty green. We'll work with what we've got. If you saw something in here that you really want me to use, I can. I didn't show you very much. Look at that pretty pink. Ooh, the best one. I like to make flowers out of them. I like to put them behind other things to add some like little bit of texture behind the focal point, especially if I'm doing something 3D. You can use them on cards. There's so many ways you can use tulle, and I just really love it. I used to not like it because it was very girly, and I'd rejected girly things as a child. And now I've seen the error of my ways, and I fully embrace all the girly things, including pink and tulle. So here we are. Okay, so my carving. Oh, I gotta show you. Do you guys want to guess what I carved before I show you? Okay, I'm gonna let you guess. I'm gonna put it to the side. Let's get some paper. I'm thinking, or actually, are we just gonna do a tag? I don't know. I'm feeling like a tag might be nice. We could do a card though. I was not prepared. I did not pick our surface or a project for today. I just figured we would wing it. Let me see. Excuse me for yawning. Okay. We'll just do a tag because we don't have to think about that. And it'll be fun no matter what. So let's get one out here. These are kind of, I think they got a little bit wet or something, but it's totally fine. Oh, Robin says panda. That would be a good one. I think I want to do a panda now. I didn't even think of it. So that is not the correct answer, but if I do a panda, I will share it with you because that sounds pretty cool, actually. I had a piece of scrap paper and I have misplaced it. 1 second. I had like a whole bunch of scrap paper. What did I do with it? I guess I'll use this. I'm trying not to make a mess. I think there's 2 in here. Nope, it's just really good paper. Okay. Yeah, tag. Yeah. We're doing a tag. That's great minds think alike, right? I do want to start with white though. Or do I? Do we want to color it with a different color of paint and just start with some acrylic paint? Maybe we should do that. Let's see. We've got like pink and orange here. I could get another color of tulle if you wanted like blue or green or black or something too, but I think we'll be okay with this unless you have a preference. So with that in mind, I'm thinking that we could do some of this for the paint and maybe one other color. What about, oh, I really like this yellow, but I don't know. I feel like maybe we need a darker color. You know what I'm gonna do? I have an idea. I have this new contraption over here. Oh, you can't see it. But anyway, I can put like paint in it and then I can pick some paint out. This is a nice color, very light. And then I kind of think I want to go, ooh, that was loud, sorry, dark too, but it's hard to see and pick out of this little basket under my desk. So I'm going to move some of this paint over while I'm picking. Let's see, I kind of wanted like a dark blue. Let's see if we can find it. Robin said I was eyeballing the lime green I saw in your bucket, but any color's fine. Oh yeah, thanks for telling me colors. I love to pick what you want. Like this kind of, oh, that's more Kelly green. Let's see if there was is there a lime green? Maybe it was this one, but I think I do have one even lighter than that. So let me see if I can find it. And you let me know. Oh, here we go. This is more light olive and this is permanent green light. Do you like either of these? This one's a little bit more limey, but it's like olive lime. But anyway, here we go. We're almost there. I feel like I do have more green though. But maybe it's in a different bucket. I have so much of this paint. It's kind of crazy. Ooh, what's this one? Ooh, here we go. Yellowish green. This is, oh, lime green tulle. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I do like that green too. Maybe a darker blue like this. Okay, let's put this aside. We can always come back to it. There's even more. And then I have this much more again. So it's too much paint. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Not too much. Sorry, I was not understanding the tulle part. Let me get it out. Yes, I have this. You want some of this? We can definitely do some lime green. Let me tear a little bit off. Oh, you said bucket too, but I was thinking that bucket. Okay, there we go. Good, good. Thanks for having an opinion there. I love to incorporate all the things. So let's figure out how we're going to do it. It's kind of perfect too because, oh, I only had one guess for panda. Okay, I'll show you my carving. It's a little bit silly. It's a frog head. So that green is kind of a good color. And here's what it looks like when it's when it's stamped. He's a little bit funny looking, but he was fun for sure. Okay, so let's just start with paint. Instead of putting the white down, we could do some white paint. This is a pearl blue, but it only really shows up on dark colors. Let's go. I do have some white here. So if we do want some white, we can do that. Alicia said, I found some of that in a bottle at Michael's on clearance. In a bottle on Michael's at clearance. Just need some brushes and maybe a palette. Oh yeah. And you could always use lots of things for a palette, for a paint palette. I wouldn't even necessarily buy one. There's so many things. Get a old piece of cardboard or a paper plate, or if you have like a silicone or a Teflon mat, you can use that and then wipe it and keep reusing it. So yeah, you're well on your way. Oh my goodness, it's an incredible stamp. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm just going to put some color down, and we'll do one at a time, and then we'll just move it around and make something fun and silly. I need a brush. Did I put my brushes back? No, I have this one. I like this one. This is a pretty good brush. So right now I'm just trying to cover the tag, so we don't have any of the manila color showing. And I'm gonna do this lighter. So this was turquoise green, and this is turquoise green light. So it's just basically that color with white in it. Okay, so there's that. But they've mixed it for you, so you get the same color every time. You don't have to get all these colors either. You could get some basic colors and work on your own color mixing. I highly recommend that. It helps you to get to know your colors better as well. I'm going to do some funky brush strokes here and there just to do something different. Okay, we're just going to cover the whole thing, and then I'll add some other colors too. All right. Oh man, so I got to tell you something. Last night, after the live was over, I was doing something and I was cleaning up the space, but I had all the markers out still, and whatever, right? And I went to close my computer here, that's like right there. And somehow it like fell off the stand that it's on, and it fell forward and it knocked my dirty paint water over, and it went all over, and it was on all the markers, it was on the paper and on my phone and on all the things. It was not a good situation. Everything was okay and I recovered, but man, that was a bummer. That was a big bummer. Okay, I kind of, well, let's see. I can plug in. I have my, sorry, I'm gonna have to get up and reach back here for a second. Forgot to plug my heat gun in. I do have it again though, which is good. I just have to get it plugged in here. So 1 second. Sorry if I make you shake. I'm trying to maneuver around stuff. Okay, we're good. Oh, not too bad. Face blue, wide eyes. Oh, you you did an emoji, but it came through as face blue, wide eyes. Yeah, that was for the water. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it was kind of crazy, but at least everything was okay. Nothing got damaged. It just took a minute to clean up, which was not fun. All right, I'm drying this mostly. It was a little bit thick, so it takes an extra minute to dry. It's still a little bit wet, but that's okay. Let's see. I want some darker color because we're going to put some bright colored tulle on here. We can use, oh, I have an idea. We can do the frog face for the focal point. Yeah. And maybe we could give him like a little ruffle collar or something, or I don't know, something like that. That could be fun. So let's see. I'm going to put some, oh, that's kind of fun. I like the circles that I'm making here. Whoops. Okay, I guess we're doing that. Okay, let's see what we get out of this. Let's not use a paintbrush this time. Let's use, now if you have an old credit card, that's really fun to just like scrape, you know. That's a really fun thing. Oh, look at how pretty this is against that turquoisey color. This is nice. Okay, I dig it. Isn't that pretty? Love it. I have some extra, but I don't want to put it on here because I kind of like where that is. So we're going to get this book out and we're just going to put it right here. And this is going to be a funky page for sure. Okay. And then we'll keep going. Let's see. We'll dry this and then add a few more marks. Maybe we do some, I have some bubble wrap over here. That might be fun in some paint. That darker blue on the turquoise is really pretty. I'll bring it up close so you guys can see a little bit closer. Isn't that nice? I love the scratchiness, you know. And if we put our focal point here, that's like drawing our eye to it from both angles. So we've got some good leading lines. Okay, I have this. Should we try it? I kind of want it cut in half. It feels a little bit big. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, or even smaller. I don't know. Some of it's, we'll do this side. Yeah, that's good. Okay, got a bunch of bubble wrap over here. I'm not sure why. So yeah, I'm just gonna like smush here and there. Let's do a little bit of yellow. And how do I want to do it? Okay, I'm gonna put it, yeah, I'll put it on the paper. Ooh, I didn't realize this. I picked metallic yellow. That's pretty fun. Okay, Robin said, yeah, bubble wrap is perfect because you have a frog and that could be his bubbles coming out of his mouth. Oh, that's a good idea. Although I'm about to make them yellow, but we can just use our creative license here, creative freedom to interpret things, right? Okay, so let's just play and see what we get. So this is a metallic yellow. I didn't even notice that I picked it, but that could be fun. All right, and we're gonna put some right here on the edge of the dark and light blue. Nice. And maybe over here, sort of framing where he's going to be. And then a tiny bit up here just to help like balance and anchor. Yeah? Let's see close up. That looks pretty fun. Okay. And then I'm done with that. Let's second, I am gonna do a little bit of, I'll have to do it over here. Hold on, let me move these out of the way. Oh, am I good? Oh yeah, okay. I thought I saw the corner of my eye. It looked like my screen went away again. So let me get a little brush. This is I don't think that's gonna work too well. Let's see, let me get a different one. Here we go. I'll use one of these, but I'll just be careful. Okay, so I need some water. Where's my water? All right, so I've got some of the metallic yellow paint, and I put a little bit of water in, and I'm gonna mix it up so I can really loosen it up. And this is very loose. Might be too loose. Let's find out. Oh, you can still see the metallic in here though. That's pretty cool. So I just wanted to be able to do a little bit of splatter because I think on the on that darker blue, it's going to look pretty cool. Yep, I was right. Okay. I think that's a good amount. Clean it right away and get it put away because this is my watercolor brush. Generally, I like to have watercolor brushes for watercolor and acrylic brushes for acrylic, but it's okay. All right, I'm gonna clean this up because I don't want to make a mess. Okay. So let's let this dry for a second while we do our frog. I think we're gonna have to put him, cut him out and put him on top. But I wonder, do I have any matte Durlar? Hold on, let me see. I'm not sure if I do. I mean, I have some somewhere, but is it handy? I'm not sure. Nope, that's clear. I have a lot of clear over here. Sorry, guys, 1 second. Oh, here, what is this? Matte, yay, okay. I do. Well, let's just try it and see how I like it. I've got matte Durlar. I'm gonna cut a little piece for the frog's head. Put the rest aside for now. Get settled here. Okay. All right. Let's, is this dry? Yeah, it's dry enough. Okay, what are we doing? Is he gonna be green or black? I think we need ink because I want him to be pretty crisp. So let's see. Ooh, I know somewhere in a different room I've got green. Ooh, do I have it in here? Maybe I do. Hold on, let me think about this. I was thinking green stays on. There's like a bright limey green. That would be really pretty. Make frog on Durlar. I swear that you're reading my mind or something. It's crazy. Sorry, I'm just looking. Oh yeah, I think I might. 1 second, I'm gonna stand up here and see if I can find something in here. Oh, it's not in here. Okay. Okay, that's all right. We'll do something different. It's worth checking. Okay, let's see. I'm deciding how we're gonna do this. We could do, you know what? Let's do it a different way, okay? I want this bright green. And maybe we're gonna make him a little bit funky, okay? We're gonna use some Ecoline markers. Big fucking, okay, yeah, I saw that. Ooh, let's try this. Let's just try it. We can always cut more Durlar if this doesn't work. So I've got some Ecoline here. I've got a 601, which is light green, And then I have number 602, which is deep green. And so I'm going to color the whole thing with the light green. And you don't have to worry about going quickly. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. Hold the phone. I have a better idea. Shoot. Let's see. Where's my water? Okay. Oh, I have an idea. Sorry. I forgot I can color in the whole thing. So we're going to start over. Because I want to do his eyes different and stuff like that. Okay. This will be fun. So we're going to get some black. What color eyes should he have? Like a nice bright blue or something. That could be pretty. Okay, so now we've got black, which is 700, and 506, which is ultramarine deep. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to color around his eyes. Can you guys see? Okay, yeah, kind of. Oh, I can bring it back down a little bit. I brought it up for the other thing, and feel like you can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit better when it's closer. Let me know if it's too close or you want it closer than that. And so now I'm just using this brush pen, and you don't have to be quick about it because remember at the end we can spritz it with water. And if you have a fine mist water spritzer, even better. Okay. So if you don't have one, I would recommend getting one. There are a couple different brands that have them. I have a Spellbinders one that I really love, but you probably can get them in a few different places. So wherever you like to shop, just check it out. Okay, so I went over that twice just to make sure it was really covered well. Then I kind of want to do like some of the shadows and stuff. Okay, that's enough of that. That was really bugging me. Just like around some, just a little bit of detail. It's not gonna be super crisp. It's gonna get washed out a little bit, but I thought that might be fun just to do, just so it's not just like a flat green. So, okay, that's pretty good. Maybe under his nose a little bit. And a little bit under these little things there and under here. Actually, I'll do it all the way across because, yeah, that looks good. Probably under here too. Again, it's going to get kind of washed out, but it's okay. It's fun, fun, fun. So then this part of his eye is black, at least in my world. I don't know if that's right, but it looks right to me. And, if you're coloring like this too, and you're like, oh, I just don't know how this is going to look, do a sample run, do it on a separate piece of paper and check it and make sure it's what you want. And then stamp it for real, and even if you stamp it for real on the paper that you want, and then you don't like it, you just do it again. Who cares? It's just paper. Okay, here we go. I think I'm happy. It's looking pretty good, but I am going to need to spritz it with water. So I'm going to hold it. I've got my Duralar down here, and I've got to get my water. I'm just going to, here's it's just a basic thing. So, I got some water on it. It's just drips, but we'll see what it does. Okay. If it's not good, then we'll do it again. I know you have one, but I bought you another one. Oh, that's really nice. You don't need to be buying me stuff all the time. Yeah, I do have it, and I've got a few boxes, and I probably going to work on this a little bit after we're done here. Try and find the rest of this room. Okay, so see, I need to do it again, but also I wonder, I don't like how it turned out. So let's do it on regular paper and see how I feel about that. It could be my water too, because it's just not giving a good like overall mist. But maybe just on Durabright or Duralar, it's just like it's pooling too much in one area and it's not dark enough in another area. So that could also be a problem. So maybe we just need to do it on regular paper, you know, but this is what we do. We experiment, make sure it's not wet, and we're going to do it again. Okay. So I'm glad that happened. So we can just do it together. There, it already happened. So now if it happens to you, you don't have to be upset about it. You just see like, oh, that's not what I wanted. And then you just try again. We're just making art and we're just having fun and moving color around. So it should not be stressful. Okay. Let's get some of the shadows in here again. Just a little bit under on the sides. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay. And then underneath the chin. You know what? I have another idea too. Instead of spritzing it with water, I'm going to try something different this time and see what we get. We might have to color this a third time, and I'm sorry for you having to watch me, but maybe you're creating with me and you don't even have to be bothered by it because you can just keep working on your stuff. Or maybe you're just hanging out, making dinner. Sitting in your craft room. I don't know. You tell me what you're doing. Okay, I colored it. Now I'm going to do the hot breath technique. Okay. I'm going to get a separate piece of paper in case it actually works out. If I can do it quickly. All right. I'm going to move this poor little guy out of the way. And here we go. I'm going to do it right down here. So I'm just going to put this up to my mouth, to my face, and I'm going to go and breathe on it. We might have waited too long. Sometimes the breath work or the breath technique works. Or shopping at Michael's. Yes. Ah, I'm at Michael's with you. That's exciting. What aisle are you in? What are you looking at? So close. Look at how much closer we are. So close. So let's see. Let's do it one more time. Sorry, guys. We're doing it though. Because I feel like we're so close and I want to do it. This is really good paper. Okay. Can I be faster? Maybe. Let's try and be faster. I might just try the water too on this. I'm just scribble, 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 moving quick, and pick the next color. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Pick the next color. Go, go, go. Let's see if we can do it. I did take my time and I had to get paper and do all the things. Do a little bit of this, and this, and this. Okay, are we good? Let's try it. Breathing and go. Trial and error. Can't you use stamping plate and do one color at a time, or is the stamp too thick? Excuse me. The stamping plate only works if you have like something that will cling to it. This is just rubber. So I could put some double-sided adhesive on the back and hope for the best. It is kind of thick, but we could make that work. But the main issue is that like normally you're using, if you're using red rubber, it's got that little gray foam thing on the back, which has a like surface, so it will stick to the plastic. Otherwise, you're using photopolymer stamps, which stick better. So this doesn't have anything to make it stick to that lid. Do you know what I mean? That's a good question, though. Lisa said, clearance first, look for stencils. Oh, yeah. Look, I think this is good. And I can just color in the couple little spots that didn't quite make it. That's pretty good, guys, huh? We're going to go with that one. All right. Thanks for being patient. I'm just going to fill in the areas that didn't quite make it. And I would say for you, if you have the fine mist water bottle, you probably would be good. But if you can do it quickly, or even if you're just doing like one color or something, or two colors, it can be faster and then it'll just work. So I'm going to fill in these eyes with the black, especially just to make them more, you know, a little bit stronger there. And a little bit of the green. I do like the look of it stamped versus just colored in. So I'm trying to be really selective and just do a little bits because I don't want it to look too much too colored in, you know. I really do kind of like that the other way that it looks. Excuse me. My throat has been weird. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. Do a little bit of highlights. Or, sorry, shadow. There we go. But even the shadows came in here pretty well right there. Okay, we're gonna be good with him. He's so cute. Okay, that's good. Let me put these back. How we doing? Yeah, not sticky. Yeah, that's the only problem there. Not sticky. Okay, now I gotta cut them out. That's a good idea though. Definitely always looking for easier ways to do stuff. Cute little frog. I can't wait to see. What did you say, Robin? You made a turtle, I think? Because I was thinking, oh, that's close to mine. I love frogs. Sweet little guys. Okay, sorry, I was very quiet there. I was trying to concentrate. I don't love fussy cutting, and I don't know why. I just don't. Here we are. I did it. Look at him. Okay, so he's going to go on here, but we of course need to use some tulle first. I mean, this is starting to dry. It's very interesting. When we get closer, you can see some of it. I think I will keep it and watercolor it and work it through, but didn't quite work for what we were doing. Oh, look at this pink one, has the dots. We could do a little something with this. I'm going to tear it this way and just use a tiny little bit. Look at, see, I like when it gets like so hard to see in the, here, oh, you can see better this way. But I like to tear it. I like to like, you know, make it like, I don't know. Oh, that was a lot of tearing. I don't know. I just like it to be kind of funky. That's my favorite way to use tulle. Sometimes I will put embossing powder on it and emboss it. So it's got like hard chunk pieces. Sometimes I will, what else? What else do I do? I'm making kind of an X there. That looks good. And then, oh, you know what? Actually, we do want to use the green. I forgot I want to do like a little collar thing for him. Maybe it could be this one. Let's see. It's kind of too big. I'm going to tear it in half. Okay. And then I'm going to kind of bunch it and see what that looks like. How we doing? Turtle. Yes, yes, adorable for sure. Okay. All right. That's cute. I can clean that up. That's a good color for that. And let's throw some green in here too. Oh, another thing you can do is get your little sponge pouncer thing, and you could rub color on this, like ink or whatever, and dinge it up. You could trying to think what else you could do with it. You could put wax on it, you know. You could oh, let's try something actually. Let me use a different piece. Let's try something before we do all this. Just remember what we did with the lace the other day? Okay, so we can, let's pick a color. What do we want? Let's do the blue. Okay, and then we're gonna just make a little strip of it there. And then I'm gonna use my brayer. And we're gonna put it on the tool. Okay, and let's see if we can get anything to transfer. This will be another fun thing. Try not to have too much on here. Okay, let's see if we can get anything to transfer. Yeah, look at that. Can you see? Oh, it's too close. Okay, do you see that? I'll take a picture. You'll see it. It's perfect. It's like, wow, it looks like netting. Oh, that's fun. Oh, I'm glad I thought of this. Okay. Try it. Give it a whirl. Get some paint. Brayer it on your tool, and then put your tool down on whatever you're working on, and then brayer over the top of the tool. You could even just do it once. I did it twice. Uh-oh, sorry about that. Here we go. It's hard to see. There, you can kind of see it. I'll take a picture though. It's really cool. I like it a lot. So that's great. Let's see if I can get one more little bit down here. I did. Oh, that's so fun. Wow. Wonder if I can do it on this white paper and show you easier. No, it's too dry now. Anyway, okay. That was fun. Try that. It looks great. It's amazing. Okay, back to this. We're gonna get the green. We've got some green, not the painted one. And let's do this. I'm gonna rough it up. I'm not trying to tear it. I'm just trying to, oh, there it tore a little bit. Just want it to be like stretched out a little bit. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna mix that one with this pink one. Okay, let's see. And I'm definitely gonna have to get the, maybe I'll put that behind. Yeah, that's great. That's so great. Okay, let's get the 3D matte gel. This is 3D matte gel. Okay, and then we'll get a little palette knife. Not that one, it's too big. Let's get a small one. Did I? Oh, there it is. Okay. And I'm just going to pick a little bit up. I'm going to put it underneath. So I'm putting it where about where the frog's head is going to go, but I don't need a lot of it for this bottom layer. You know, just enough to hold all this down. And I'm just letting it sort of be wherever it is, be real wild and funky. And then, but I'm not putting any across the bottom, if you see that. And then I'm putting some over the top of it. So now it's like really held in place. Okay, so you see all that tulle? It's really held in place. And then I'm going to take my frog and put that on top of that. And this is just paper, remember? So I need to be kind of careful with it because it's going to want to curl up here. because I didn't use like mixed media paper. I was just using computer paper. Okay, so then I'm going to take this one and I need to put it underneath the frog's chin there. So to do that, I'm going to lift his chin and just put a little bit all the way across. It doesn't really need to be a lot, okay? But just all the way across. And then I'm going to take this strip of this orangey, corally kind of pinky coral color, whatever it is. And I'm just kind of like bunching it at the top so it makes a little bit of a collar there. And let's move this out of the way. Here we go. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, and then I'm just gonna kind of shove it under his chin there, press down. And then, yeah, hold it in place. Make sure it's kind of the way you want it. You can always move it around or whatever before the glue dries, of course. Oops, hold that down. Okay, let's see. I think that's fabulous. This is so fun, so good. Isn't that darling? And look at all that tulle. It gives dimension, it gives texture, it gives a little pop of color, but just a little bit. It's so subtle, you know, because it's such a thin material. But when you see it in person, I'll try to take good pictures of it too, especially. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Especially what I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, when you have like a little pattern there that kind of pops out, that's really fun too. Anyway, that is that. So let's see, how do we want to finish? I'll put this away. We got a couple minutes. I could do a phrase, but I kind of like him just the way he is. I could do some doodles. That's always a fun thing. Let's see what I want to do. Okay. I'm gonna get, I think I like the silver glitter, maybe. I don't know. Let's just add a little bit here and there. What do I want to do? I could do some dots. I should have done it before I did the tulle, but I got so excited about that other thing. I'm just going to do some of these little dot dash things that kind of go in line with where the blue is. Just another way of like reinforcing that leading line. And it's sparkly and fun and pretty. Adds a little bit more visual something. Super cute. Yes, I like that a lot. And one more thing. I want black. Let's see. Where is it? Well, we can do this, I suppose. No, I want a thinner line. That's silver. I'm looking for a thinner black Posca. Maybe I don't have one. Hold on. I don't think that's possible. See if there's one in here. Aha. I knew it. Very cute tag. Love the tag. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Okay. He's almost there. He just hasn't been used in a while. There we go. Okay. I kind of want a wobbly little border. I've been liking the borders lately. It's fun to have a different kind of border, whatever feels good. And it could like not connect all the way. I think that's fun. I'm gonna put this one in here because that's where I first looked for it. Okay, this stuff back. Hold on. Okay, there we go. How we doing? What do you guys think? Are we done? I think it's pretty cute. Good one to add to the collection, huh? Okay, so today was the frog and Tulle, and I think we nailed it. All right. Let me switch it over. And we did it with 9 minutes to spare. That's pretty great. There it is a little bit closer. Let's see if I can get closer up and show you some of that. Yeah, okay, so look in this area, okay, when I get close to the camera. Can you see that awesome texture that you can get from the tulle and the paint? I love it so much. I can't wait. I'll take a picture too and post it in the group. If you made anything, please take a picture, post it in the group. If you did any carvings, I'd love to see that as well. I'd love to see your turtle. And yeah, I had a great night. All right, so tomorrow, real quick, is day 16. Crazy. Whew, and Carve December for tomorrow is hand. So any kind of hand you want to do is great. That'll be fun. And pattern paper. I didn't put the new one down. Is this the right thing? I think it is. I don't think I changed anything till later. I'm pretty sure it's pattern paper. All right. So yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for joining me today. I love you guys so much. Have a good night. Bye-bye.